Hello and welcome to Super Sprint on the Commodore 64, and this was released by Electric Dreams in 1987 and based upon the coin-op that came out in '86. Right, so let's get started. So if you haven't guessed or if you haven't seen it before, it's a race game, overhead race game, played on a static screen, and the coin-op let you play up to 3 players simultaneously, but the conversion only lets you play 2 players. And these presentation screens are quite well done, I think. Right, so you can start off in any of 4 tracks, and once you've played all these 4 tracks, then you get the option to load the other 4 tracks. So it is a multi-load, but it's split into 2, and it does give you the choice, actually, whether you want to load the next set of tracks or not, so that's pretty well done, I think. So we'll just start on the easiest track. And we are the blue car. And it's just fire to accelerate and left, right to rotate the car. And try and pick up the spanners if you can. Although I just seem to drive through that one. Graphically, I think the cars actually look pretty well, considering the relatively small size. I mean, it actually looks like a sort of Formula 1 car. You probably just noticed one of the problems with this game is it's a bit buggy. And generally, it's not too bad, but as soon as you hit the side of a track, sometimes you get some really strange deflections. I mean, you got that in the coin-op as well, but it seems to be a bit more exaggerated and a bit more unpredictable in the C64 version. So it's best to stay away from the sides of the tracks. Stay away from the walls if you can. So I managed to win that race easy enough. And I picked up a spanner so I can select one of these power-ups, super traction, higher top speed or turbo acceleration, or increased score, but I normally go for super traction. Just makes the car turn a bit faster. I generally find that's more useful to start with. So the car can turn out a little easier now. Now in terms of graphics, yeah, I mentioned the cars look pretty good, I think. The tracks themselves look okay. I mean, they're representative of the coin-op without being particularly flashy, but they weren't that flashy in the coin-op, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I start to get a bit annoyed with the bugs here. So if you don't come first, it's game over. Yeah, so graphically it's okay. The music is really annoying. Just it's a very short loop. I mean the other little jingles in the game I think are fine, but it's just the main in-game music just drives you up the wall. And it would have been nice if we could have had some sound effects instead. Some nice engine sounds would have been great. So I didn't pick up any spanners this time, so straight on to the next track. Now I had this back in the day on, I think it was on the We Are the Champions compilation. And this was, I mean I did play it a fair bit to be fair. This one has some gates that we can try and get through, take a shortcut. Yeah, so I had it in compilation. I did play it a fair bit, but it was one of the weaker games on that compilation. I think IK Plus, Renegades, Barbarian, all much better games than this. I think Rampage was the other game, if I remember. That was okay-ish. But yeah, so I did play it a little bit. I remember the Zap review. Ooh, this bit dodgy bug threw me back quite a bit there. Despite the bugs, it does remain reasonably playable on the whole. But yeah, the bugs are annoying. Sometimes the helicopter drops you in a place and you keep exploding, it drops you like on a wall or something, and just keep exploding, and it keeps dropping you. That's annoying. Let's go for high top speed. And the problem with the game really is once you've completed pretty much all 8 tracks, it just kind of loops round, but you get to the point where it decides that the game pretty much decides it's had enough of you, and the computer cars become instantly maxed out, and they just zoom around the track and make no mistakes, and you can't possibly catch them, and then it's just game over after that. That is annoying. I'm not going to play the game that far today, but yeah, look out for it if you give it a go yourself. But yeah, I think as a conversion it's reasonable. Bugs aside, I think it's reasonably well done. It's just the coin op itself is one of these games that was a lot more fun, presumably with 3 players. But I think it was a bit old hat really, but even when it came out in '86. Acceleration. So now we get the choice to load the next set of tracks, which we shall do, but otherwise you can stay with the first 4, and that saves you having to load in the next set. And I suppose on disc it doesn't really matter too much, but on cassette it does save you the hassle of having to load in the next set. Although I remember the cassette multi-load wasn't that bad. But I think once you loaded the second set you couldn't go back to the first set without loading the whole game again, if I remember correctly. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, just put loading a little bit. There we go. So here we are on the next set of tracks. Let's go for this one. So I do like the way that you can choose which tracks you want to play next. Oh. So you know, I'll be hard pressed to catch up now, I think. I'm doing alright. I was doing alright. If only I had better traction, I could make these turns a bit better. Ah, it's fine until you hit a wall, then it just throws you off completely. Just get some random deflection. For some reason that computer car went very slowly. Wow, actually managed to win. Yeah, so I think it's a reasonable conversion of a so-so coin op. Yeah, I'll give it 6 out of 10. I mean, I think it's okay. I think Zap gave it a score roughly about there as well. They did mention the bugs. It's I don't think they're bad enough to put you off playing the game. Really is. I think it's reasonable enough. I mean, I had it in compilation. I didn't mind it. I don't know if I would have paid £10 outright for it when it originally came out, to be fair. But then I've paid that for worse. That's weird, that threw me back miles there. Right, so yeah, 6 out of 10 for Super Sprints, and see you in the next video.